article. This is Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire is a men's group that helps men get more matches and dates from dating apps. And this is the 3 key Tinder profile pictures you will need to get more matches. Are you not getting the Tinder matches you like on Bumble, Hinge, etc.? Let's talk about why. Is it because you're ugly, short, skinny, fat? No matter what you think that is the answer, you are probably wrong. The majority of men fail to understand how women use online dating apps. Specifically, they and you probably underestimate the importance of your Tinder profile pictures. Let's give real-world examples. Imagine a man who, in real life, looks like a model, yet he only gets a handful of Tinder matches a week. Why? Because his photos suck. But he is good looking, so he should do fine without having to put a lot of energy into his Tinder pics, right? Wrong. Here's what his and most men's Tinder profiles look like. A headshot, probably cropped out, of the late night drunk group photo, bad lighting, blurry, you can't see if he has brown eyes or blue eyes or purple eyes. Number 2, awkwardly posed group photo from a travel trip. Great. He travels, but he looks as if he had to go pee real bad, and somebody, probably his mom, forced him to take the picture. So he cheeses hard while looking constipated. Poor body language, lame fashion. Guys, body language is everything. So I can tell you right off the bat before even reading this article, your Tinder photos have to demonstrate you're an alpha male. So if you're making an awkward smile, a forced smile, it's just not the same. So you got to get pictures that captivate the mood. You're just having a good time with your friends, and it's got to show you're just having a good time. And you pose yo, what's up, boys? Men, the wider you are, the weaker your body, that's just confidence. So it'd be yo, what's up, boys? Come get a picture. Bam, cheese, and you're just ready. Versus the forced, all right, guys, get together. Your grandma comes over. She's like, all right, guys, oh, little Jimmy, you need a smile. And then little Jimmy, you're like, okay. So you got to have the vibe going, but let's keep going. Poor body language and lame fashion sense, those things matter. You have to have a good body language. You got to be looking styling, profiling, because that's what, if you're not styling, profiling, and vibing, you ain't going to get the bag. You ain't going to get the girl, you ain't going to get the bag. You got to have a mojo to you, as Austin Powers would say, or a vibe, or you got to have your own thing going. Number 3, the car selfie, my favorite. Why would you want to take selfies in the car and post them on Tinder? Doesn't make sense to me. It's such a tight, cramped place with no background. Can't you just ask a friend to take a photo for them? This is a red flag for most girls. They will assume you're not social at all. So when you take the selfie like this, okay, this is such a red flag because why are you taking a selfie yourself? You look like you're all honest to God. Guys that have this type of selfie, even if you're not, you look autistic. Trust me. Seriously, I swear to God, when you do this selfie like this, you look autistic because A, the camera angles just make you look that way, and it's don't you have a friend who can take the photo for you? Are you too autistic? And it doesn't even matter. If you are literally autistic, it's fine. Just get someone to take that photo for you, and you won't look autistic anymore. And if you aren't, then also stop doing that. You gotta not do the selfie like this. You gotta have someone take that photo for you. These selfies where you hold the camera out always look bad. And then number 4, fishing photo. Again, these are issues. These are not pros. These are the negatives. These are typical Tinder profile. What's wrong with it? Number 4, fishing photo. My second favorite. The infamous, look, I call it the huge fish photo. Please don't post it to Tinder. Post it to Instagram or Facebook if you really want to, but not on dating sites. Girls are bored of seeing the same photo on every man's profile. Give her something different, something unique. Plus, you will potentially turn off highly environmentally conscious girls who are against animal cruelty. So this is saying don't post generic shit. He's using an example of a literal fishing photo. Every guy's oh, I look, I caught a fish. Come on, dude, who cares? You caught a fish, great. Now how about you go catch a girl? Here's the issue, dude. These guys can catch a fish, but they can't catch a girl. So why are you posting about something that doesn't matter? You can catch a fish, great. Okay, learn how to bait the hook with something that matters. Okay, you can bait the hook with a worm. Learn how to bait the hook with better photos. And they're also right that these women are all super liberal because women are a hive consciousness. I'm not going to get into this, but they're oh, you're a fish killer. You're probably a Trump supporter and a Nazi too. That's just how it is, okay? I'm not getting into it, but that's just how they think. And hey, I'm not, very clear, I'm not hating on women. I love women. That's just the mentality right now, especially in liberal cities. That's how they think. That's how it is. I'm not hating on it, and I'm not shaming women. I'm just telling you that's literally how the mentality is. So let's dive into this article. What's the solution? That's more or less what an average man's profile looks like on Tinder. You can do better. You can do better than that. Having a strategic structure on your Tinder photos can make a huge difference to your perceived value to out girls. I've seen some guys more than triple their matches. Here's an extreme example of my friend that I revamped 2 years ago. So before picture, you guys are watching the stream or the podcast. Like this will be on. I'll make a video out of this. Like watch it. I'll be on Rumble, rumble.com/user/Plutus-based, or YouTube goals first. Probably typing goals first podcast for me to pop up. So anyway, there's a photo here where it's like a shitty photo. He looks awkward. And then the after photo, he's in a nice white button down. He looks like he's rich as shit. He's sitting down relaxing. He's not looking directly into the camera. He's looking off. Like he's thinking. He's dwelling. He's a complicated, sophisticated man. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And it makes a huge difference. The one guy looks rich and sophisticated and smart. The other one, he's like awkwardly standing with his friend making a peace sign. So like it makes a huge difference having good photos. Now it says results. So he said in the results, it says the guy talking, looking forward to it. The girl says, cool. Just want to make sure you're okay with me. Wait, these are the two guys, I think. Hold on, we'll figure it out as we go. So the one dude says, cool, looking forward to it. The other guy says, cool. Just want to make sure you're okay with me using your pics. Also, in terms of quantitative results, what do you say? With my photos, your Tinder experience increased at least 3 times. Number of likes, matches. Oh, this is the guy he helped. Okay. And the guy he helped, and this is like a real screenshot. I'd say 15x in terms of total number of girls. The guy says perfect with the hand emoji. The okay hand emoji. Again, this is an extreme example. I'd say 3x increases your matches by using a better structure of your Tinder photos is average. But to understand why this works, we have to understand how a woman thinks when she goes on dating apps. How do girls swipe on Tinder? Why are they so picky? Did you know that an average girl will swipe left on about 86% of guys? In other words, girls swipe right on about 1 in 8 guys, meaning guys swipe right on nearly 1 in 2 girls. Huge disconnect, right? So let me repeat that again. Girls swipe right, which means they say yes to 1 in 8 guys, but guys say yes to 1 in 2 girls. That is an imbalance that creates an issue in the market. But it's only an issue if you're one of the guys failing. If you're one of the winners, it's not an issue for you. Huge disconnect, right? The bottom line, girls are looking for an excuse to swipe left, whereas men look for an excuse to swipe right, which is true. So when I know this is true for me, I'm looking, I'm like, she's not the best, but she has a good body, or her face is so pretty, even though she's got no butt, it's okay. Women do the opposite. They're like, he's hot, but he's too short. He's tall, but he looks poor. He looks awkward. Women look for reasons to disqualify because women are more emotional. They care about the emotional connection. Are you a creep? Men are very visual. Men are like, I can work with that. I can work with that. I can work with that. Booty can work with it. Nice tits, I can work with it. Nice face, I can work with it. Even if everything else is bad, men are like finding reasons to justify. Women find reasons to disqualify. And it's not a bad thing. Again, before you cut me out of context, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Because women have to pick the best man possible, otherwise their offspring's bad. There's like a natural reason for this. So it's a good thing. So, is this like some quote of like the logic here? He's giving examples. Men, she's a nice smile, looks cute, sure, why not? Swipes right. Women, he looks cute, but all his photos are waist up. Does he have bad legs or something? Swipes left. Men, she's a nice booty, swipes right. Women, he's a nice body, but why is he wearing sunglasses in all his photos? I have no idea what his face looks like. Nah, swipes left. Men, her bio says, here for a good time, not a long time. Hell yeah, swipes right. Women, interesting. All his photos are against the wall. Maybe he doesn't go outside a lot. Swipes left. Do you see the pattern? Women in the dating realm are very risk averse. Why? Why do men behave differently? Biologically and evolutionary speaking, a woman is risking 9 months or so of her life and health just by engaging in sexual intercourse. She wants to make sure that her offspring is well taken care of by the alpha male who has all the resources, respect, and authority to protect her and her offspring. Even with the invention of birth control measures, this psychological remnant is still there, though often subconscious. So again, when a lot of times when people like Andrew Tate and all these like woke red pill men are talking about women, people misinterpret it because they think like they're saying women are evil and women do all these things that are malicious, and that's usually not what they're saying. I'm not even getting into that or supporting it. I'm just clarifying so you understand. These edgy takes on women are talking about subconscious things. Women subconsciously, not intentionally, want the alpha male. They want the guy who can provide because they could get pregnant and be stuck with for 9 months with his offspring. Like, these are subconscious behaviors, why they're so picky. And again, women should be picky. Do you want them with every dork out there? No, you don't. Naturally, she is likely to favor a male who clearly shows the highest value in his profile. I would emphasize clearly shows again because this is the part where most men fail. Men can be an 8 out of 10 attractiveness in real life, but in their Tinder pictures show themselves as a 5 or 10 or 6 out of 10. No bueno, no bueno. Why? Oh, my Spanish is bad, sorry. Because most men just go on the camera roll and select some random pictures, some random selfies in the mall, or pics their friends took on a trip. That's not the right way to go about it at all. Sorry, to go about it. I added at all. I just had to. AK's Tinder photo formula. Excuse me. Think of Tinder, Bumble, Hinge as an online marketing campaign where each photo slot is real estate, where you get to showcase yourself. Don't go through your camera roll and select some random pictures. You have to really invest the time to think about what features, qualities of yourself, and your lifestyles that you're trying to depict. So this is called, what's the word? We'll call it a subtle flex. So subtle flex is how you achieve success with women a lot of the time. So let's say, for me, I am a founder of a startup. If I go to a hot girl, I'm like, guess what? I am a CEO of a startup. Now I'm just trying to cope. I sound like a cope, like, we're like coping, like, oh, guess what? I'm good. I promise you, I'm good enough. I'm a CEO. Versus, so now women can see right through that. When you're like, I do this, I do that. Look at me. I work out. Women are like, oh, this guy's trying to overcompensate for something. Versus if I'm like, listen, I'm really busy because I'm a founder, and I have a startup that I'm very committed to right now, so my time is limited. So that is a subtle flex where I'm like implying all the things, but I'm not flexing it, or I'm actually using it as I'm using it as a push, called push-pull, where I'm like, I'm very busy, I might not have time for you because of this reason. So I'm not directly flexing, but I'm flexing through implications. Let's keep going. After testing and experimenting, I found that there are 3 types of photos. Oh, sorry, and I was lost the connection there. You want your photos to do the same thing. So you want your photos to show you're smart and successful and good looking without flexing. So you don't want to be like, I work out, versus a picture that's like, that just shows you maybe you just got a good pump on and you're looking muscular, but you're not flexing. So you want to, like, again, subtle flex. You want to depict these things without being straight up. You want to be implicit, imply things versus explicit. After testing and experimenting, I found that there are 3 types of photos you need to have in your profile to get the most matches. This formula has worked on dozens of men and every kind of guy you can think of. Tall, short, skinny, muscular, chubby, bald, black, white, Asian, Latino, Indian, rich, poor, student, working, professional. If you have these 3 photos in the right number and the correct order, you can get up to a 3x bump in matches. It's simple. You need to have these 3 photos in your profile to maximize your display of value. I'll break them down in full detail in the next sections. Number 1, headshot picture. Number 2, full body picture. Number 3, activity pictures. Aim for 4 to 6 in total. You can have multiple activity photos depending on the type of girls and location you can pick and choose. Here's a simple setup you can try in order: headshot, full body, 3 activity pictures. Travel and group photos can also add value, however, these are very easy to mess up on. Additionally, make sure your fashion and style are on point and consistent. Try not to wear the same apparel in each photo. Keep in mind your haircut, facial hair, and body frame. Keep your haircut, facial hair, and body frame consistent. Don't dress like a GQ in one picture, I don't know what that is, and as a homeless man in another. So don't dress like elegant in one and bum in another. Don't look malnourished and skinny in one and look jacked in another, like Mr. Olympia in another. Be consistent in your fashion and style. Women tend to notice the fine details. That is so true. So this is a fun fact, and go off the topic for a second. Women notice facial expressions something like 10x more than men. Why? So women are way more vigilant to facial expressions and nonverbal cues than men, like 10x more, because women are child bearers. So women are the ones raising the babies, so they literally biologically have to be capable of recognizing facial expressions and issues and why the baby's sad and upset more than men because they're the main caretaker of the baby biologically in the natural world, the way we evolutionized. Evolution, I don't know the word. Through evolution, women are the caretakers of babies, so they have a way, way higher ability to recognize facial cues and nonverbal stuff and like all the facial shit than men are capable because they're constantly looking at their baby to understand what the baby needs. Because otherwise, in nature, the baby would fucking die. So women are way more keen on like facial cues than men are. So anyway, that's why it matters in your Tinder photos and on dates to not be like a little bitch looking away. That's why eye contact matters and having strong nonverbal cues because women are more adept and keen on those things. So now we're on looking for those listening to the podcast. I'm looking at photos now. So this is Tinder headshot pictures. So it's like the upper body, so like belly button upward, the guy in the suit, and he's like smiling, looking real professional. And that's like the ideal one. You want to have from belly button upwards, like honestly, not even that, rib cage upwards, and you want to be looking away, not directly in the camera, because that's like a little bit, of the tism. So you want to be looking a little bit away, slight smirk, not a big cheese, not big cheesy smile, slight smirk. Let's keep going. Hey, key takeaways, headshot photos. Full face. Show your face clearly. Don't use any accessories like sunglasses or hats. The girl wants to see what you would look like on the date. If you show only one side of the face, women will assume that you are like Two-Face from Batman and she will swipe left. This is true. If you show like one side of your face, women will think, what are you hiding on the other side? Are you, got a fucking deformed face there. Eyes. Both eyes should be showed clearly. Women want to see a man's eyes. This is like the wolf in us. Like men have like a wolf-like vibe, a very piercing eye contact, strong, calm, relaxed, dominant, confident eyes. So both eyes should be showing clearly. Women want to see the man's eyes. They build trust, show a man's confidence, show a man's dominance, etc. Try to look up or at the camera with confidence while squinching your eye. So again, like you don't want to be like eyes like a crackhead. Just have like a calm, collected look, sort of towards the camera. Most of the examples on here, the guys are looking away from the camera. This says look at the camera, so that's up to your own discretion. I'm just reading it and translating what I'm looking here for the people listening. But personally, I would, I don't know. I guess you should do one looking at the camera, one looking slightly away, and see which comes out better. Grooming. Make sure you look sharp. Women spend hundreds of dollars on makeup and multiple hours in the salon. As a man, you can clearly spend at least 10 minutes on your face. Make sure of the following. Beard is significantly groomed or just be clean shaven. That's what I'd rather be clean shaven than have a beard. Hair is styled elegantly. My hair is a little bit awkward now because I'm growing it out long, so I'm in that awkward phase, but like I'm still looking pretty damn sexy. It's still styled. I have coconut oil in here right now, which is a very natural hair product. I have it parted in a very clear spot. Have your hair well groomed, guys. Beard is nicely groomed, hair is styled elegantly. No unibrow. I naturally have a unibrow, so I pluck it. Please, dear God, don't shave it down the middle. It's going to be obvious you shaved it. Pluck it with tweezers, okay? No nose hair sticking out, guys. Some of you messy fucks have like long nose hairs and like ear hairs. Don't be nasty like an old man. Clean those, okay? Any of these flaws can potentially result in a left swipe, which we don't want. We want right swipes. Bonus, headshot photo amplifiers. Showcasing a bit of high value activity or something out of the norm can take you a long way. Showcasing a bit of high value activity or something out of the norm can take you a long way. Most guys on Tinder have boring car selfies or a mirror selfie. You can beat the competition by getting a little creative. In the first picture, the man is looking dapper in a navy suit. This portrays my English vocabulary is so bad sometimes. I don't know what dapper means. It's D-A-P-P-R. I might even be saying it wrong. Dapper, whatever. The picture portrays him as high value, rich, tall, muscular man. I guess dapper means looks good. So this guy's sitting there in a nice navy button down. He's looking good. Oh, no, sorry. This is about the previous picture above. I see. Okay, so the guy in the suit looks of high value because he's in a suit. So, like, what do suits translate for a man? Oh, this guy probably works in corporate, owns his own business, or he's successful. Okay, let's keep going. In the first picture, the man was looking dapper in his navy suit. The picture portrays him as a high value, rich, tall, muscular man. If this man primarily lives in a college town. He has already won the game because he looks mature and resourceful. In the second picture, the man has a headshot of a puffer jacket in the middle of a snowstorm. If this man lives in sunny California where it never snows, the picture already wins extra brownie points. Why? Because it implies he travels. This guy is an explorer. That's what it implies. Now I'm looking at some more photos here. This is a guy sitting on a rock. He's dressed like a preppy frat boy, looking cool with a dog. So he's also a dog lover. It's a good photo. This other guy has a nice long jacket on. He's holding coffee. He's looking out in the wind like he's about to go on a meeting. Nice picture. These are full body pictures. So key takeaways. Full body pictures. Full body. Show your whole body clearly. So again, just like we want to see a woman's body, women want to see our bodies. They might tell you they don't care. Women might say they want a dad body, but we all know what's going on there. They say one thing, they mean another. And again, this isn't hate on women. This is just how women run on emotions. So women will literally be like, I hate guys who don't answer their phone, but then they only date and smash guys who don't answer their phone. Women tend, again, because I know it's not even me caring about canceling or censorship, but I'm just telling you guys because this is factual. This is not hatred, but it's just psychology. Women say one thing, one another. So even though women say they don't care about your body, it's so important to show your body. They want to see that you're muscular, or they want to see you're at least fit or in decent shape or in decent health. So show your whole body clearly. Don't show just one side of your body. Show the torso clearly. Like us, men want to have a clear picture of a girl's full body. Girls want to see the same, so they can get a sense of tall, short, skinny, muscular, fat, etc. Body language. Demonstrate an open, welcome, positive, confident body language. Remember I talked about this. Men want to seem open and wide and dominant, legs spread apart. This is an alpha male stance. Being spread apart. Beta males, or when you're naturally scared and nervous, because in the wild, when you're scared and nervous, it's because of a predator or an attacker might kill you, you get together. Why do you do this? To protect your guts, your vital organs. So men naturally tense up like this, or you cross your arms. This isn't because of anxiety, or that's modern definition, but in reality, this is because your brain is telling you you might get attacked and fucking die, so you gotta protect your guts and vital organs. That's why men tense up like this and cover up. This is I'm scared and you're probably stronger than me stance. This is I'm way stronger than you, I'm in the power position, I'm open so I'm not scared at all. Let's keep reading. Maintain good posture. Demonstrate an open, welcoming, positive, confident body language, maintain good posture, no slouching or showing tiredness. The picture should create a narrative in a girl's head. Wow, he looks so confident and welcoming. He must be very cool and adventurous. Next bullet. Fashion. Wear fitted clothes. Guys, please, dear God, wear fitted clothes. Fitted clothes means it's tight to your upper chest. It shows you're muscular, and it gets skinny as you go downwards. If fitted clothes don't look good on you, I'm one of the only guys out there because all these pickup artists and dating guys, they're all buy my course and you'll get girls no matter how you look. That's bullshit. They're lying to you. They want to sell you their product. That's such a fucking lie. Guys, here's the cold, hard truth. If you want to get girls, you can, even if you're ugly, if you get fit. That's literally the truth, guys. Outside of being wildly deformed, outside of that, if you're ugly, all you have to do is get fit and you'll get girls. Or guys, whatever your preference is. Just get fit and you'll be high value in the dating market by default. Start going to the gym 5 days a week. If you're really fat, do a lot of cardio. If you're a little bit of fat, then start lifting and get into lifting, and the fat will burn off. It'll turn into muscle. Great, really simple. Moving on. So fashion, wear fitted clothes, and practice minimalism. So that means you don't want to be wearing very loud things. So loud thing says I'm trying to, again, this is back to what I talked about before. It's a coping mechanism. So you want to wear minimal things Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate wears V-necks and black turtlenecks, and that's it. There's no design. Simple clothes says you're confident. You're not trying to cope for anything else. You just look good in your simple clothes, like a black t-shirt, a white t-shirt, tank top, whatever. Minimalism. Keep it simple. Visit the tailor and get clothes fitted to your body, or buy new clothes at H&M. So H&M is a great store because they have really nice looking clothes that's cheap. Try not to add more than 3 or 4 colors to your outfit. Stick with colors like black, navy, gray, white for the most part. Optionally, add one accent color like red for the pop. You will look much more mature and higher status. Full body pictures amplifiers. Again, showcasing a bit of high value activity or something out of the norm can take you a long way. Most guys on Tinder have a boring group photo or awkwardly posed travel pic. You can beat the competition by getting a little creative. In the first picture, the man has a picture of him with a dog by the ocean waters. This picture adds to both the dog lifestyle and traveling lifestyle. So like, it implies like I travel, I'm rich, I'm unique, and I love dogs. And I'm like, wow, he loves dogs. This picture implies he travels. So like I love, women love guys that travel because they think they're rich and they're going to pay for them to travel. Whatever, that's how it is. So it's a win-win. The second picture, again, this is referring to the article I'm reading right now, and I will do my best to like depict these pictures in the podcast, which will be again YouTube, Goals First Podcast on YouTube, and on like Apple, Spotify, just Goals First. Rumble, for those that just tuned in or seeing this as a clip, rumble.com/user/Plutus-based, Plutus based. The second picture looks like the guy is walking out of a 5-star hotel lobby while sipping on some Starbucks. Again, the picture adds to the high status and rich travel lifestyle. So again, you want pictures that show like you doing something and go look at your favorite rich celebrity and how they pose in the photos. Like you'll get it. They're always doing something that the picture's capturing them living their life versus they're taking a picture. There's a big difference here. Good pictures capture you doing something. Bad pictures are you taking a photo. One's for attention, one happens to capture you in the moment. Make sense? Now on to Tinder activity photos. So we're looking at some pictures of a guy taking photos. This one says, I'm a photographer. The next one shows a guy shooting a video, like what I'm doing right now. This says, hey, I make content for my business or for a podcast or for whatever. Key takeaways, activity pictures. Activity. Showcase your lifestyle with high status activities. The higher status of the activity, the better the photo will work. For example, a picture of yourself playing guitar is much better than playing video games on Xbox. The main point is to try to capture the photos of you doing something that showcases your personality. Ideally, it's also something attractive to women. It can be singing, dancing, photography, cooking, lifting, public speaking, performing for an audience, etc. Natural expression. It's crucial to show that the picture was naturally taken. I am so good. I am literally just saying these things before I read them. And I swear to God, I've never read this article before. I didn't read it ahead of time. I'm fucking up half the words in here as I say it. So I did not read this article before. I just have extensive knowledge on this topic because of my startup and my background. So everything I'm telling you guys comes through in the article. So goddamn, I am based. But anyway, natural expression. It's crucial to show that the picture was taken naturally. In the first picture, the man is squinting hard and is looking through the lens from the other eye. This shows authenticity. Most guys who get professional photos taken for Tinder will fail at this. Make sure to look natural as possible. It should look like a snapshot out of a movie, not a staged picture. Oh my God, I just said this. So it's like even if you pay for a photo shoot, which you should, have someone with a professional camera take your photos for Tinder in a city. So you should look like, basically the pose is always like you're talking to somebody and you heard a great joke and you're confident and you're just like, it's a snapshot of you laughing, smiling, or thinking about something, drinking your coffee, walking around. It's a snap. I know what, you get it. I just read this. I'm not going to keep explaining it. Use props. In the second picture, the man looks like an influencer because he is sitting on a sofa with a camera and a tripod recording him. Who knows? Maybe he's being interviewed for a documentary, or he's making a video content for his followers. Having different showpieces builds a better picture. It conveys a better story. Face and body. Since this is an activity picture, the focus should not be the man's face or body. The focus should remain on the activity and your passion for it. However, girls should be able to make out that it's the same guy and you're not using a fake picture you found on the internet. Bonus activity picture amplifiers. Most guys on Tinder have a boring gym selfie or a photo with a gigantic fish they just caught. Again, you can beat the competition by getting a little creative. If you have any of these two photos, swap them as soon as possible from your profile for the above mentioned higher status activity pictures. Common Tinder photo mistakes. There are a lot of mistakes guys make on Tinder. If you don't believe me, ask a girl you're seeing to swipe through Tinder with you and tell you what she thinks about the guy's photos. Here are the most common mistakes I've seen. Not taking enough pictures. Let me give you some real numbers from professional photographers who shoot your favorite Instagram models. We end up taking thousands of photos. The yield is usually 1% to 5%, meaning only 10 to 50 out of 1,000 photos taken actually come out good and are usable to go into editing, out of which only a handful make it for good Tinder photos. So don't be shy. Take as many pictures as you want. Aim for at least 200 photos per session. Again, these are all issues these are common issues. No editing in 2021. It's 2021, folks. I guess the article's a little bit old. It's 2021, folks. Get with it. Every influencer and celebrity is retouching their photos before publishing them. This is true. Get your teeth whitened, fix your dark eye cycles, remove that, remove your zits, etc. Ask your photographer or find someone on Fiverr. The risk of doing it yourself is that it comes across obviously photoshopped. Show too much teeth. Again, you don't want to be smiling like the Joker. Bad Joker impression. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna try it right now. You shouldn't be smiling like the Joker. So don't show too much teeth. Women prefer a smirk. So this is true for dating. This is true when you're like picking up women in a bar, a club, and you make a joke. Flirting. You don't want to be flirting and being like crackhead smile. It's always a little smirk. So same for photos. So yeah, women prefer a smirk or a serious look when it comes to dating, even if it feels unnatural. It's worth the effort. Try to practice in front of a mirror in privacy, or practice taking photos with your friends. Lame backgrounds. Most guys who get Tinder photos get them taken aimlessly next to a bland wall or on the street. Don't be that guy. Put in some effort and Google best photo spots and insert your location. Pick 2 to 3 locations and go take photos. So like if you're in Philly, best photo locations in Philly, and then Google will give you a list. Bad lighting. How much longer is this fucking article? That's almost over. Okay. Bad lighting. Photography is 80% lighting. Guys, this is so true. I can tell you for podcasting and content creation, it's all about lighting. Same for photos. Bad lighting can make or break a photo. Make sure to take photos when the sunlight is not too harsh. Usually on sunny days, it's going to be 1 hour after the sunrise or 1 hour before the sunset. Also, known as the golden hour. If you live in a place where it's always cloudy, then you're golden to take photos all day. Guys, that's too complicated. Just like bring lights with you. Use your phone light. If you're paying, I seriously recommend spend $100, $200 on a photographer. They will come with the lighting. They will know what to do. Or like buy a ring light and use it yourself for like $50 on Amazon. Figure it out. Get good lighting, or either purchase good lighting, pay someone who has the good lighting, a photographer, or do it on the prime period of the day when the lighting is good. Like choose one of those 3 options. Don't do a photo shoot with bad lighting. It makes no sense. Next issue, terrible angles. Most men get their Tinder photos taken by amateurs or professionals who don't understand female psychology. Having pictures taken at eye level makes you look shorter, smaller, and narrower than you are. It's a simple optical illusion. Guess what? Women prefer taller, wider, bigger alpha males. Solution, get photos taken at a lower angle. The camera is placed around the abdomen or knee level, and it goes upwards, obviously. Next one, bad fashion. The average male has horrendous style. Trust me. The most time-consuming part of my consultations is actually getting the guy's fashion right. Why? Because it involves changing self-image and getting over the ego. All I ask you is just try. Most men wear clothes 1 or 2 sizes too big or too small. Clothes should be comforting, but not too tight that you can't move in them. Litmus test. You should be able to do a push-up and a squat wearing them. And if you can't do a push-up or a squat, you got bigger problems to deal with, my friend. Stick to core colors for the most part: black, brown, white, navy, or gray. Ditch the running shoes. Try leather sneakers or Chelsea boots. Avoid piercings. I agree. Tattoos are solid. Tattoos are like, oh, this guy's got some character and stories to him. Accessories in moderation are good. So guys, it's good to have a ring or 2. It's good. I always wear a necklace. I wear amethyst, or this is like rose quartz, I think. Or a chain. Like, have a necklace. It's good. It shows character. Again, accessories in moderation are good. Rings, necklaces, watches. Watches, guys. Not only good. Have a watch. Trust me. Have a watch. It should be a business casual watch. What does that mean? A watch like this. We'll try to get closer to the camera. It's a wash that can either be good for business, so it would look great with a suit, or looks good day-to-day use. It's that simple. Go to a wash store. That's what you want. A wash that will work on casual wear or with a suit. That simple. Moving on. If you aren't obese, wear clothes that make you look skinny, slim fit clothes. Okay, we already went over that. Wear clothes that are slim fit. Next issue, looking like a couch potato. Most men, looking like a couch potato. Most men want a fit girl with a nice booty. Well, girls want the same. A man who is fit and healthy. If you have a big belly or no jawline, then the angles and outerwear, jackets and clothes that help cover that up, then use angles and outerwear to help cover that up. At the same time, don't be a catfish. Up to 10 pounds, up or down is fine. If you use a shirtless pic, make sure it looks good. Okay, so I'm going to disagree with this one here. This is like made by Playing with Fire. Shout out to Alex, the guy who runs this, and the other guy who runs this. They're cool. I disagree with this logic. They're trying to sell some products. I'm completely against you can make it work if you're fat. No. If you just get fit, you will literally get a good jawline. Like, half the time, fat guys actually have fucking incredible jawlines, and they're just fat. If you would just lose the weight, fasting and exercise. Fasting, guys, you don't have to eat, believe it or not. By skipping some meals, you don't have like an anorexia disorder. You just like are trying to lose weight. Don't listen to propaganda. If you're fat, eat less and work out. It's that simple. Anyway, work on getting fit. By getting fit, you'll have a good jawline, and by having a good jawline, women will want you more. It's literally that simple. I swear to God. Oh, and then seriously, the biggest thing here is once you get fit and you get abs. That is like, oh my God, guys. There is no bigger cheat code in the world. There's no bigger cheat code for getting girls than having abs. And I don't even have good abs. I'm just telling you. If you have a picture, you can have a subtle. You're not flexing your abs like, look at my abs. But if you can like be at a barbecue, wearing a bathing suit, and flex your abs that way through a photo, cheat code, you'll get 10 times more matches by having abs. Just another reason to get fit. Like, you might as well. Like, why not? You will feel better. You will be healthier. You will look better. You will be healthier mentally because your mental chemicals all improve serotonin when you are exercising weekly, daily, whatever. So if you can, like, might as well work towards getting abs. I'm working towards that right now myself. Next issue, low consistency. It is crucial that all your photos have a similar editing, fashion, facial attributes, body structure. Having 3 photos that are 9 out of 10, but just one bad photo that is a 5 out of 10 can really hurt you. Basically, if one Tinder picture makes you look like a completely different human from all your other photos, don't use it. Remember, girls are very risk averse on dating apps. The next issue is no authenticity. This will sound hypocritical because I know they're trying to tell you to do all these things to fake it, but like, it's just how the game's played. But anyway, let's read what it says. No authenticity. This will sound hypocritical. Your photos should not look staged. Think about it. Would Dan Bilzerian go out, get a specific shot done for Tinder? No. He will already have tons of high-quality photos laying around from him and his adventures. Ideally, you want to come across as an Instagram influencer or high-status male who naturally happens to be around cameras and interesting and travels at locations a lot. It's okay if you are not photogenic. You can easily get over it. For starters, try practicing in front of a mirror, taking selfies, asking friends to take your pictures. Slowly, you can perfect the authentic look. So, guys, I did this by, actually through my podcast. So I looked at my podcast, and I was like, oh, my head's down a little bit too much. I realized, my face is coming out a little bit uneven, so, I think my chin was pointing slightly this way too much. So, I'm not conscious in photos to point my chin slightly this way. I tilt my head just ever so slightly so I look more symmetrical. And by taking more photos constantly, whenever you go out, have friends take photos. Even ask strangers. Hey, take a picture of me. And, through time, you will improve. Or you can guess there's a great product called the Gym Buddy. And the Gym Buddy is you put a magnet on one side of your phone, and it's a double-ended magnet that you can put to anything metal, and now you have an instant tripod, basically, an instant spot, an instant phone holder on anything metal to take photos. So you just do that, bam, use the 3-second countdown on Snapchat. You go on Snapchat, settings, 3-second countdown, walk back, smile, take your photo. Great way to practice photos. Anyway, so practice makes perfect, boys. Learn how to smile, have the smirk. Maybe for me, a little bit of teeth showing works because I have beautiful teeth. A little smirk shows you're confident. Figure out what works with you. Anyway, We're almost done here. Last paragraph. Bottom line, taking your Tinder pictures to the next level. This 3-photo formula sounds very simple, but it's actually decently hard to implement. You will need to objectively look at your pictures and compare them with the examples shown. Plus, other quality Tinder photos and top dating apps include that the Playing with Fire team has shared. Ask yourself things like, is my headshot photo showing my full face and both eyes? Does my body language project confidence? Are my photos actively really showing my passions? So again, if you play guitar, get one of you practicing guitar. You don't need to be playing in it, but like one that depicts, hey, I play guitar. Something like that. If you surf, one shows you surf. If you, whatever you do, get a picture that shows the activities you're involved with. Karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, whatever. Ask yourself, is my headshot showing my full face and both my eyes? Does my body language project confidence? Are my activity photos really showing my passions? Do my photos make me look short or smaller than I am? Is there bad angles or lighting? With this information, hopefully you have a better idea of how to select photos for your online dating profile. If you found this valuable or if you have the questions, let us know in comments. So guys, shout out to Playing with Fire. This is their article. I read this from them. Full credit to them. This is a Playing with Fire article. It's on it's playingfire.com, okay? This is from playingfire.com. Let me just make sure of something real quick. I think it's the same as Playing with Fire, but yeah, yep, playingfire.com. So, anyway. So, to my kings and queens, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, go out there and crush it. I need a better ending than that. I don't know what to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go out there and crush your goals. Go get some good photos and go get matches.